truth, humanity, hilarity, boobs.
Ha 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 ha, Hotdish!
The one, the only, Dolly Parton.
We have been severely deficient thus far in the history of Hotdish in talking about one of the ultimate hot dishes of all time, one Miss Dolly Parton.
Probably my favorite Dolly Parton song is Here You Come Again.
I have to say, I just love 9 to 5.
Tumble out of bed and I stumbled to the kitchen, poured myself a cup of ambition.
Her duet with Kenny Rogers, Islands in the Stream, probably my favorite song when it comes on.
Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5.
But then if we're talking like actual favorite Dolly Parton song, it's gotta be, it could only be Jolene.
Jolene, Jolene, I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
I was probably 20 years old and watching a rerun of Saturday Night Live, and she was on it and she was so funny and so unexpected, and she sang well, why'd you come in here looking like that? Which, if you don't know that song, you should listen to that song in like 2 to 5 minutes whenever this video's over. After watching that Saturday Night Live, I realized the magic that is Dolly, and everything changed.
One of my favorite films is Dolly Parton's A Smoky Mountain Christmas. You see, Dolly comes to the Smoky Mountains because she was born there and she's trying to escape this like Hollywood crazy musician lifestyle that she's gotten herself into. But she gets to the cabin, she's not alone. There are orphans there.
I'm fixing my hair for Dolly. Needs to be bigger.
She's never lost connection with who she is, who she's always been since she was a little girl growing up dirt poor. And she never let anybody tell her she couldn't do it, and never let anybody stand in her way, and she stood up for herself in a time when it was even harder for women to do that.
That she marches to the beat of her own drum, like absolutely 100%. I get the feeling that she is just having fun with life.
And then there's Mountain Dan, and he's like the best. He's played by, I think, Lee Majors. And then it's directed by Henry Winkler.
I have a strict policy, no one cries alone in my presence. Maybe you remember that from Steel Magnolias. I have that policy too.
I think one of my first memories of Dolly Parton before I really even knew who she was when I was little and I was on vacation with my family and we went to some weird museum that had sculptures of people, but they were made out of fruit.
Just very recently I was in the 15th row of a Dolly Parton concert, and I'm not a religious person, but it felt like heaven.
And there's all these great little songs in it that I wish, personally, Dolly, if you can hear me, you would make an album of.
She's just so genuinely and authentically herself.
With John Ritter, the late great John Ritter. He's the judge. And he's like, oh, they also have an uncle. It's heartwarming. You gotta see it.
She loves who she is and she loves having fun and she goes out and she does it. And I think we could all learn from that.
Because Dolly is, of course, the most fabulous of them all. I'm not saying that Dolly Parton is a gay man.
Never give up on our dreams, and if we care about something and we're passionate about something, to go for it with all of our heart.
I like to think that Dolly even believes in me.
Then there's this great line that Jezebel the Mountain Witch says.
It's so fabulous and so joyful and bubbly and full of life.
If that blonde woman is gonna stay for a spell, she'll be staying for one of my spells. That's a really good line.
Jolene, 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 begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, 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 please don't take him just because you can.
Bye everybody. I hope you love Dolly as much as I do, but even if you don't, it's okay because she will always love you. If you have anything you want to say about Dolly, good or bad, hopefully good, put it in the comments below.
She's just the best. She is just the best, best, best.
Put anything you want to say about Dolly in the comments below. And I'll see you later. I have some reading to do.
Ha 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 ha, Hotdish!